We now continue with the exercise 20E. So sorry, yeah, 20E. So it was exercise 20E. We were done the sum number 3. Now we move on to sum number 5. So sum number 5, exercise 20E. A vessel is in the form of an inverted cone. Okay, it's in the form of an inverted cone. Its height is 8 centimeters and the radius of its top, which is open, is 5 centimeters. It is filled with water up to its rim. When lead shots, each of which is a sphere of radius 0.5 centimeters, are dropped into the vessel, 1/4 of the water overflows. Find the number of lead shots dropped in the vessel. So, if you see the figure, yes, again, this is a sum which is related to the Archimedes principle, or we can say simple words, thirsty crow. So, lead shots are those stones which the crow put into the pot, and accordingly the water rised up. So, we very well know that the volume of the rise in the water level is equal to the volume of the lead shots. Here there is no possibility of the water level to rise because it's already up to the rim. So what has happened is that they are given as that the water started overflowing. So because the water overflowed, so we know that whatever is the water overflowed is equal to the volume of the lead shots. So first thing we know is that it's a figure we can be easily noting is that this is the cone, inverted cone, and these are the lead shots which are being put inside, and due to which there is the overflow of this particular water from here, and this is nothing but 1/4 of the volume of the cone, right? So we have first of all the details about the cone. So what are the details of the cone? The R of the cone, that is, they are given the height. The height is 8 centimeters, the radius of the top which is open is 5 centimeters. So 5 centimeters is the radius and the height is equals to 8 centimeters. And for the lead shots are basically spherical in shape. So we'll write it directly as sphere. Is going to be the radius equals to 0.5 centimeters. Now I know that the volume of water overflow is equals to volume of all lead shots. Okay. So we know that the volume of the overflow is nothing but 1/4 volume of cone is equals to n times volume of sphere. So it is 1/4 into 1/3 pi r square h is equals to n into 4/3 pi r cube, where r are different in both the cases. So we'll take this one as capital R for understanding. So the 3 is going to get cancelled, the pi is going to get cancelled. We want to find out n. So accordingly we have over here that n is equals to 1/4 into r square h upon 4 into r cube. So that will be 1/4 into r square is 5 into 5 into 8, and this one is 4 into 4 into 0.5 into 0.5 into 0.5. This is 1/4 of this part, and 4 is already which was there over here, right? So this is 0.5 tenza, 0.5 tenza. This 0.5 will give you, so it will be 16. So 4 4s are 16 and 4 4s are 16. So that will give you 100 shots. So N is equals to 100 lead shots. So the number of lead shots which are dropped inside that vessel were 100. So that was Exercise 20E, sum number 5, 100. Easy. We move on to sum number 7. The maximum number of cone that can be carved out, the maximum volume, not number, sorry, volume of the cone that can be carved out from a solid hemisphere of radius r centimeter cube. So you just need to find out what is the maximum volume of a cone that can be carved out from a solid. So it's simple. We know that this is a hemisphere. So if I want to carve out the maximum dimensions of the thing, then it will be such that the cone will be like this. So the volume of the cone which can be taken out will be like this. Now over here, if this is r and this is h, it will be seen that this h is also equal to r, because the h will be that nothing but the radius of the hemisphere. That's why it will also be r. So you can see that the volume of cone will be equal to 1 upon 3 pi r square h is equal to 1 upon 3 pi r cube. Right? So the volume over here is 1 upon 3 pi r cube. Now we want to find out over here that what is the maximum volume. So yeah, this is the answer. So this is a very simple question, because they are not given on any other volume. So we just say that the maximum volume of cone will be equal to 1 upon 3 pi r cube, because r will be of the sphere. So we have nothing in this which is of the cone. So if a sphere is given to, if the hemisphere is given to you of 5 centimeter, it will be 5 cube. If it is of 10, it will be 10 cube, and so on. So it will be directly related to the hemisphere. This was sum number 7. A very easy one as such, but yeah, sometimes the written work itself is so difficult to understand that you fail to understand. Acha, yehi answer hai kya? You get confused. So yeah, that is the answer. There is no, so this will be centimeter cube as the answer. This is centimeter cube as the answer of the maximum volume. We now move on to sum number 9. A solid metallic hemisphere of diameter 28 centimeter is melted and recasted into a number of identical solid cones, each of diameter 14 and height 8. Find the number of cones. So again, a simple sum. So we have initially a hemisphere. So we have a solid hemisphere. So hemisphere data is r is given to you as diameter is 28. So the diameter is equal to 28 centimeter. Therefore radius is equal to 14 centimeter. They are given as the cone ka diameter is 14. So cone, the diameter is equal to 14 centimeter. So radius is equal to 7 centimeter. And height of the cone is given to you as 8 centimeters. We know that number of cones that can be formed is equal to n is equal to volume of hemisphere upon volume of cone. So volume of hemisphere is 2 upon 3 pi r cube upon 1 upon 3 pi r square h. Pi 3 cancels. It's 2 into 14 into 14 into 14 upon r is 7 into 7 into 8. That's 2 this is 8 4 that's 2 1. So it's 14 cones are going to be formed. The number of cones formed will be 14. So 14 cones are going to be formed with this particular kind of a thing. So that's exercise 20E, sum number 9, answer 14. So this was the end of exercise 20E. Now we move on to exercise 20F. You can see that now in 20F again it's exactly the same thing. Only thing is that you may be having over here one more thing, and that is the volume of any particular figure is given by You can say as a formula, we can add one more formula over here. Its volume is area of base into height. So volume is given as area of cross section into height. Okay, so if this is the figure, like if this is a trapezium like this, and this is actually a bar like this, then what will be the area, volume of this thing? The volume of this thing will be the area of this trapezium into the height over here. This is the height. So area of the trapezium is half into sum of parasites. Suppose this is A and B, and this over here is your H. So it will be A plus B into H into this, as let's take as L. So it is L. This will be the volume of this particular thing. So what is this? This is nothing but the area of cross section into the length, or you can say the height, or depending upon whatever is figure, whether it's a length or whether it's a height, depends. So it is basically the area of the cross section into the length. We'll take it as length also, not a problem. Okay, so this is the only thing which is new in this particular exercise. Otherwise, वही same cone and sphere and cylinder वगैरह आने वाले हैं. So nothing much different. So let's continue with exercise 20F. You can just note down this formula. Volume is equals to area of cross section into length. So that is the new formula for this particular exercise. So now we start with exercise 20F. From a solid right circular cylinder with height 10 cm and radius 6 cm, a right circular cone of the same height and same base is removed. Find the volume of the remaining solid. So what is given over here is something like this, that this is a cylindrical part. So this cylinder is such that उन लोग ने ये सिलेंडर में से एक कोन ड्रिल किया है. This is a cone drilled out over here. They want to find out the volume of this shaded region. Okay, that is the remaining part of the cone. So here we have the data. So cylinder के हिसाब से cylinder, what are the data we have got? Radius is given as 6 cm base, and the height is equals to 10 centimeters. And the same thing for cone also. The cone also, the radius is equal to 6 centimeters and height is equal to 10 centimeters. We need to find out the remaining volume. So volume of remaining is equal to volume of cylinder minus volume of cone. So that will give me pi r square h minus 1 upon 3 pi r square h. Pi r square h is common, so 1 minus 1 upon 3 pi r square h, that will be 2 upon 3 into pi r square h, that is 2 upon 3 into 22 upon 7 into r is 6 into 6 into 10. Right? So you need to just do the cancellations whatever possible. Not much of a cancellations available over here, so this is just normal. So 22 into 2, 44, 88, 88 into 60. So 88 into 6, 6 is a 48, 6 is a 48, 52. So 5280 upon 7, that will be given as 7 7 is a 49, so 38, so 5 is a 35, so 30, so 4 is a 28, then 20, so 20 will be again 2 is a 14, and 60 will be 8 is a, that will be 56, and 40, so again 5. So that will give me as approximate value 745.29 centimeter cube. That is the volume of the remaining solid. So remaining solid, the volume will be 745.29, or they are given in a mixed fraction 745.27. It's one and the same because it will be 27. So that was sum number 1. Now we move on to sum number 3. A circus tent is cylindrical or to a height of 4 meters and conical above it. If its diameter is 105 meters and its slant height is 80 meters, calculate the total area of the canvas required. Also find the total cost of the canvas used at rupees 15 per meter if the width is 1.5 meters. So here it's a bigger sum. So let's start from here. So what do we have? We have a circus tent. The circus tent is like this, that there is a cylindrical part at the bottom which is having the base as 105 centimeters as the diameter. Diameter or radius? Diameter. Okay. Slant height. So this is the conical part which is your slant height 80 meters. Okay, 80 meters slant height, and the height of the conical circus cylindrical to 4 meters. So this height over here from here to here is 4 meters. This much part is 4 meters. It's cylindrical. Okay, this is cylindrical part. And what else? Do we need anything else? I don't think so. Yeah. So where we see, if you take a thing over here, we know that this will be 105. We need to find out this h, right? We don't require h. Sorry, we don't require it because we don't need only the canvas. So yeah, so let's write down the data first. So we have the cylinder. In the cylinder we have the diameter is equals to 105. So radius is equals to 105 upon 2. Height is equals to 4 meters. Of the cone, we have got the diameter, or we can directly write radius equals to 105 upon 2 meters. And the height is equals to, so no, not height, the slant height is 80 meters. Area of canvas is equal to CSA of cylinder plus CSA of cone. Okay, CSA of the cylinder and CSA of the cone will give you the amount of canvas which is required. So obviously you are not going to put the canvas at the bottom, so isse niche kuch nahi aayega. It is only the sides which is a CSA and this top part which is a CSA. Accordingly, we have the formula over here. CSA of cylinder is 2 pi RH and that of the CSA of the cone is pi RL. Pi and R gets common, so pi R 2H plus L, that is 22 upon 7, yeah, you can keep 22 upon 7 into 105 upon 2 into 2 into 4 plus L is 80. So this is 11 za and the 7 1 za 7 1 7 15 za. So that gives me 15 into 11, so 165 into 88. So that will give you 165 into 88, 5 is a 40, 48 plus 4, 52, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this will be 0, 0, 2, 3, 1, 0, 2, 5, 4, 1. So it will be 14520 meters square is the CSA. So the area required, area of canvas is this much. Now this canvas cannot be in that particular area. It has to be in a strip. It has to be in a particular width. The width is given to you as 1.5 meters. So now we know that the area is equal to length into breadth. So it is going to be 14520 is length into 1.5. So length will be 14520 into 10 upon 15. So this is 2 za, this is 3 za, this 3 za, 3, 4 za 12, 25, so 6 are 24, 12 is 4s again. So this will be 0, 8 to 9. So 9280 meters of cloth will be required. So length of the canvas required. So first thing is the total surface area of the tent. They asked us was find the total cost of the canvas used. Next, first is calculate the total area of the canvas required. Total area of the canvas required is this one. This is the first part. And the second part is find the total cost of the canvas at rupees 15 per meter. If so, this is the cost. The cost will be equal to 9280 into 15. So you already divided this by 15. You are just going to multiply it by 15 again. So you will get the same answer 145,200. This was 1.5. This is 15. So x0 बढ़ गया. So this cost will be 1,45,200. Let us check it out whether the answers are correct. So exercise 20F, 14520 meter square and 1,545,200 rupees. That was exercise 20F ka third sum. We now move on to the fifth sum. So sum number 5. A cylindrical boiler 2 meter high is 3.5 meter in diameter. Cylindrical boiler, that is like a pressure cooker, you know, but boilers are industrial things similar to a pressure cooker boiler. 2 meter high and 3.5 meter in diameter. It has a hemispherical lid. Okay, so let's see the figure first. We'll draw a figure. It's a cylindrical thing like this and a hemispherical lid on top. Okay, this is how the boiler looks like. So they given that the 2 meter high, this is 2 meters high, and the diameter is 3.5 meters. So this is also 3.5 meters. So hemisphere ka bhi wahi hoga. Find the volume of its interior. What is the capacity of this thing, including the part covered by the lid. So the complete thing what we need to find out. So we have over here, first is the cylinder. Diameter is equal to 3.5 meters. So radius is equal to 3.5 upon 2 meters. H is equal to 2 meters. And for the hemisphere, we have the radius is equal to 3.5 upon 2 meters. So volume internal is equal to volume of cylinder plus volume of hemisphere. Okay, volume of this plus volume of this will be the total volume inside. Now volume of the cylinder is pi r square h and the volume of hemisphere is 2 upon 3 pi r cube. Pi r square is common in both of them, so it will be pi r square h plus 2 upon 3 r. Okay, so this gives me as 22 upon 7 into 3.5 upon 2 into 3.5 upon 2. H is 2 plus 2 upon 3 into 3.5 upon 2. Clear? So 2 gets cancelled. This is 7, 3.5 ones are 2s are. This is 11. Yeah, that's it. You cannot do anything further. So this will be 3.5 into 11. So 55, 33, 38. So 38.5 upon 2 into 2 plus, now this is 3.5 upon 3, so that will be 6 plus 3.5 is 9.5 upon 3, 9.5 upon 3. Let's check out this is divisible by anything, so 3 ones are, then 2s are, 6 nahi hoga, so it doesn't matter, we directly multiply, so it is 385 into 95. 5 5s are 25, 5 8s are 42, 15, plus 4, 19. 0. 9 5 are 45. 72 plus 4 is 76. And 27 plus 7 is 34. So there will be 5, 6, 5, 6, 3. So it will be given as, I'll use this place. So the volume is equals to 3, 6, 5, 6, 5. तो उसमें बीच में पॉइंट इधर आएगा upon 6. So that will be 6 6 are 36, then 0, then 56. So 56 will be 9 the 54, 25 will be 4, 24, 1, so it will be 1 and then 4, so it will be 6. So that will be 60.94 meter cube. Okay, rounded off to the 2 decimal points. So sum number 5 is fifth sum 20F 30.48. 1 sec. I missed out something? Yes. This 2. So this is to be 4. So this will be divided by 2 again. So into 2. So this upon 2. So this upon 2 will be giving you 30.4 and then 8 meter cube. So 30.48 meter cube will be the answer for sum number 5 of exercise 20F. Clear? Yeah. While cancellation, please take care of these things because otherwise you will get it unnecessarily wrong. Okay, so this was sum number 5. We continue the sum number 7 in the next video.